Defiance and a dare, putting a former Trump campaign aide in the spotlight. Although late this evening, Sam Nunberg says he might comply with a subpoena. Nothing's guaranteed, and he's now putting special counsel Robert Mueller to the test. Nunberg is involved in the Russian meddling investigation, but says he will not comply with the special counsel, even daring Mueller to arrest him. Paula Reed tonight takes us to Washington, D.C.
Mueller thinks that Trump is a Manchurian candidate.
The former Trump campaign aide believes investigators have evidence that the Trump campaign may have colluded with the Russians, but Nunberg refuses to appear before a federal grand jury. He called several media outlets this afternoon to explain why he will defy a subpoena from special counsel Robert Mueller.
What they sent me was absolutely ridiculous. Why should I hand them emails from November 1st, 2015?
You're held in contempt of court. Wouldn't you have higher legal bills?
Really funny if they wanted to arrest me.
Nunberg was part of the Trump campaign before it was officially launched in June 2015. He was fired for offensive social media posts just 2 months later. He says he is not trying to protect the president.
I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, as you well know.
Nunberg says he has spent 5.5 hours being interviewed by federal investigators, and based on their questions, he believes the special counsel may have evidence against President Trump.
Trump may have very well done something during the election with the Russians. If he did that, you know what? It's inexcusable if he did that.
White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders pushed back.
I definitely think he doesn't know that for sure because he's incorrect. As we've said many times before, there was no collusion with the Trump campaign.
Mueller wouldn't put Nunberg before a grand jury unless he believed that he actually had valuable evidence. So if Nunberg refuses to cooperate, he could be held in contempt and possibly face time in jail. Paula Reed, CBS News, Washington.